To my selfless Spartans, welcome back. To my good people, join us. Today is a very special day. Luke 25:50, the ascension of Jesus. Then he led them out as far as Bethany, and lifting up his hands, he blessed them. While he blessed them, he parted from them and was carried up into heaven. And they worshipped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy, and were continually in the temple blessing God. The name of this channel, for those of you who don't know, is the Selfless Spartans. Not the selfish tyrants. The selfless Spartans. We are God-fearing, and we love to do selfless acts. My last video received over 114 views. That was a video to where I informed you all that I chose to do the selfless act of allowing my tenant to break their lease because she is a low-income single mother with an autistic child. So I chose to let her break her lease, and I also chose to support her financially with over $3,000 in repairs. Selfless acts that I chose to do, being a selfless Spartan, being that I am not a greedy individual. Now, if you find that these words hurt you or burn you, just leave, because here we don't sin, and we do as many selfless acts as we possibly can. Money means nothing to us. The only thing that means something to us is the opinion of the Lord, for he shall be the only one to pass judgment. Not you, nor I. The reason I started this channel is because I was all too aware that there is so much ugly in this world. And for a while, my partner convinced me that I was wrong and that there was actually a lot of good, until she saw for herself that unfortunately there is so much ugly. Proof: 114 views. That means 114 of you all saw the video as to where I looked out and did my very best to support a low-income single mother with an autistic child, and I received 4 likes. 4. That means 4 out of 114 individuals didn't appreciate that I did a selfless act. That is absolutely disgusting. That is less than 4%. 114 people, 4 people liked that I was generous to a low-income single mother with an autistic child. That is absolutely despicable and disgusting, and so many of you should be ashamed. What should I have done? Should I have forced her to stay? Should I have forced her to pay me money that she doesn't have? Should I have went and taken food from her children's mouth? Would you have me have done that? Well, that will not ever happen because I am a selfless Spartan. And we are few, but we are strong. And the demons are cowards. And I will continue to live my life and show and prove. For those of you who were disturbed by my generosity, I appreciate you and I thank you for your words of encouragement. Sincerely. But again, I am at peace and I enjoy doing selfless acts. I would give anyone the shirt off my back if I could. And anyone who knows me can vouch for that. At 19 years old, I was convicted of a felony. 19 years old. In a state that does not abolish felonies. So for the rest of my life, I will be a convicted felon. And yet, so many of you complain. I've been a convict for over 23 years. I slept on the street. I saved and I purchased a home and I rented out to a low-income single mother. She needed help and I helped her. You know why? Because nobody helped me. No one gave me a nickel. I slept on the streets. I saved up. I borrowed from myself. And I purchased a home. And I showed you all how to do it. For my selfless Spartans. As I told you, I allowed her to break the lease. As I told you, I allowed her over $3,000 in repairs that I did not ask a nickel of her for. And now, I tell you this. God has blessed me. Not even 2 days after making my decision to do a selfless act and to make the good Lord smile, the good Lord has yet again stepped up and blessed me. Why? Because unlike the majority of you all who watched the video where I helped her out and thought ill of it, I possess the courage to help those in need. And yet again, the good Lord has blessed me. I told you all I was in complete peace, having no idea where the money was to come from. But I was in peace because I helped. And that was what was important to me, to help. Because unlike the majority of you who grew up with mommy and daddy, I grew up on the street. I slept on rooftops. I slept on park benches. I slept in bus stops. I slept in hallways. And I have witnesses. So for me, all that it meant was, hey, Leonidas, we might be sleeping on the street again. But do you think I care? No, the only thing I cared about was helping out that woman and doing another selfless act to my selfless Spartans. Train! To my good people, I love you. For I know just how easy it is to be a greedy demon and expect for a low-income single mother of an autistic child to give me her very last nickels and red cents. But we will not do that because we are the selfless Spartans.